What's up, YouTube? It's the professional back at you again with another video. And this week's episode, we're going to talk about how to land the big presentation. So we've all been there before. You've got this big presentation going on. You're probably presenting in front of a customer, or maybe your boss, or maybe your peers, and you're just really nervous about it, right? So you're thinking about it. You're like, man, I'm going to look so stupid. How am I going to get this done? Don't worry, it's the professional. We're here and we're going to help you out. So the first thing that you guys have to do is just relax. Take a deep breath, all right? This is not your first presentation you've ever done. This won't be your last one, especially if you're someone that wants to move up, whether it be in your own business, whether it be up the corporate ladder, or maybe around your peers, right? Presentations are a part of life, and it's good to be a good presenter, right? So I'm going to give you a few tips to help you guys out. But first thing you got to do is you've got to relax. Breathe. Just chill. If you have it in your mind that you're going to look so stupid in this presentation and you're not qualified for it, guess what? 9 times out of 10, you probably are. And it's because you don't believe in yourself and you've defeated yourself in your mind. So control your mind, control your emotions, and just relax. You're going to be okay. All right, so the second thing that you want to do is you want to know your audience. Now that is so important in terms of when you're presenting, especially for you guys that work in sales, right? So figure out, am I talking to my peers? Am I talking to a technical audience? Am I talking to a sales audience? Am I talking to people who may not have that much that much insight to the topic that I'm presenting, right? And then after you do that, tailor your presentation to that audience. So always know your audience. All right, number 3, make it interactive. I'm guilty of this. If I'm in a boring presentation, it's really hard for me not to doze off or get on my phone or fall asleep or etc., right? You want to make it interactive. You want to make it a presentation that people remember. So what you want to do is you want to say, hey, Jim, what do you think about this? Or what is your take on this, right? And if you call on people during your presentation, they're going to pay more attention in your presentation because they don't want to get called out, right? And they don't want to be put on the spot and make it obvious that they weren't paying attention, right? So maybe call someone out and say, hey, what do you think about this? Or do you see the value in this, right? Or how would you do this, right? So make it interactive. And what you'll find is that your presentation will go from you preaching to them to you actually talking to them, and your presentation being more conversational, right? So that's very important, especially if you work in sales. So that's a big tip. And one of the last things that you want to do is you want to use movement. Use your arms. You want to walk the room. You want to make eye contact with just about almost everyone in the room at one point in time. And don't make any crazy, silly motions or anything like that. But use movement. Don't sit and present in this box the whole entire time, right? Because you're going to look stiff. You're going to feel stiff. And people will look at you like, oh man, this guy's just so boring, right? So use movement, right? Use movement, make eye contact, walk the room, right? And that also creates power when you're presenting. So that's another thing, right? And if you guys are doing a virtual presentation like most of us are, it's a good idea for you guys to always show video. I've learned that when I show video, my presentations go so much better. And people are more they're more interested actually, so show video. But again, guys, this is the professional. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try to do this every Friday, Free Game Fridays. And again, I love you guys. I love the fact that the channel is growing. We're almost at 70 subscribers, so I'm pushing. But guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. And once again, this is the professional, and I'm out.